This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.
Chimera and partners launch a $50 billion fund, and LSE-listed Rockfire Resources is acquiring Emirates Gold. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. A newly set up Abu Dhabi-based alternative investment manager has launched with over $50 billion in assets under management and a focus on private markets. Lunate is owned by its senior management and Chimera Investment and will start operations later this year. It will manage the funds of outside investors and raise new capital. Based in ADGM, Lunate will invest globally in private equity, venture capital, private credit, real assets, public equities, and public credit. One of the largest gold refineries in the Middle East, Dubai-based Emirates Gold, is being acquired by London Stock Exchange-listed Rockfire Resources. Rockfire plans to overhaul Emirates Gold and get it back on the UAE's good delivery list after it was suspended in July. Rockfire is a gold, base metal, and critical mineral exploration company. It's executing an agreement with Paloma Precious DMCC to acquire 100% of Emirates Gold and 99% of Empress Bullion, another DMCC registered company, for $20 million. H&M reported flat sales in its latest quarter, lagging expectations. Net sales rose 6% to $5.45 billion, lagging the $5.68 billion expected by analysts. The world's second biggest fashion retailer struggled in the face of intense competition. H&M is in the mid-market, and analysts say it's being squeezed on both sides by Zara, which is appealing more to aspirational shoppers, and by fast fashion retailer Shein and Primark, which are beating it on price. Several brands owned by LVMH, Kering and Richemont are signing leases for stores in Indian tycoon Mukesh Ambani's new Mumbai mall. They aim to profit from strong economic growth and a rapid rise in the number of Indian millionaires. The Geo World Plaza will likely open this year inside Reliance's $1 billion business hub in Mumbai's business district. The brands have reportedly agreed to rent shops in the mall and share between 4 and 12% of their monthly net revenue with Reliance. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, which tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's wealthiest people. LVMH's Bernard Arnault is our biggest winner today. He's up $10.5 billion and now has net wealth of $204.4 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Elon Musk, up $3.4 billion and now with net wealth of $271 billion. And our third place winner is L'Oreal's Francois Bettencourt-Meyers, up $2.6 billion with net wealth of $88.2 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. Apple will update the iPhone 12 in France after regulators raised concerns over the level of electromagnetic radiation emitted by the devices. French officials say Apple will implement an update for the iPhone 12 in the next few days. France had ordered iPhone to halt sales of the model, saying its French labs found it emitted levels of electromagnetic radiation that exceed safe limits. And Japan has restarted a 47-year-old reactor at its nuclear power station of Takahama today, adding 826 megawatts of power to further cut its gas consumption. The reactor launched in 1975. It's been shut since 2011 after the Fukushima nuclear disaster prompted Japan to idle most of its reactors and tighten safety standards. LNG imports by Japan, the world's second biggest buyer of the fuel behind China, fell 17.4% in July thanks to nuclear power restarts and growing use of renewable energy. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.
This show is brought to you by NMDC Group.